Let's move on now to our next top story. Nokia G20, a phone from Nokia after a while. Plastic build but strong and sturdy design, 3.5mm headphone jack, expandable storage, 6.5-inch screen, capped though at 720 resolution, so it's not full HD. Teardrop notch is still there. MediaTek G35 processor, so it's a bit of a sluggish performer, only one variant, 4GB and 64GB storage, 48 megapixel main camera. So, if you take a look at it, the battery is pretty good, 5050 mAh and 10-watt charger in the box. It's priced at 12,999. But, there's a lot of competition at this price point.
One of the most iconic brands known for making great build quality, robust and sturdy phones in the market, Nokia has given us some memorable moments in the past. The company has been expanding its affordable lineup lately, but none of them was truly impressive. Now the brand has launched the Nokia G20 that sits in an already competitive and fierce category of smartphones. So the question is, does it have the features to stand out from the others in the sub 15,000 category? Let's find out. Nokia never disappoints with the build quality of its phones. Similarly, the Nokia G20 is solidly built and has a strong and sturdy design. Although the phone is made entirely out of plastic, the quality and finish are a notch above. The back panel has a minimalist Nokia branding and the centrally aligned circular camera module looks aesthetically pleasing. The textured back cover offers a good grip for the hands to hold and remains smudge-free, which is a relief. The phone feels slightly heavy at 197 grams but isn't quite uncomfortable to use with one hand. The curved back panel eases up the handling to some extent. The G20 also does well with basics. The phone has a 3.5mm headphone jack, a dedicated micro SD card for storage expansion. On the front, the Nokia G20 comes with a 6.5-inch HD Plus screen. Like most budget handsets from the brand, the G20 also ships with a 720p resolution screen, which also feels dated in 2021. Almost all budget handsets, some priced even lower, offer full HD panels that offer a far better display and user experience than the G20. Streaming videos and consuming content is not a joyous experience on the Nokia G20. The phone also struggles with audio performance. The mono speaker sounds shrill and with no bass whatsoever. The bezels are quite thin on the device, but the teardrop notch makes the experience a little obstructive. Outdoor visibility also takes a hit as the screen does not get bright enough. Coming to hardware, the Nokia G20 comes with a MediaTek G35 octa-core processor with only one option of 4GB RAM and 64GB storage. The G20 feels sluggish and is by no chance a device for power users. The entry-level MediaTek Helio G35 isn't quite a chipset for gaming or running heavy tasks. What surprises us is the sluggish response even with basic tasks such as UI navigation, scrolling your Facebook, Twitter timeline, camera usage, etc. Moreover, there is a noticeable lag even while opening apps, which isn't something anyone deserves in 2021 from a phone in this price segment. The ad-free stock Android software experience and guaranteed software updates are the key selling factors of Nokia G20. The phone runs on stock Android 11 with no unwanted bloatware. The clean UI and no spams and ads make for an excellent user experience. HMD has also promised to offer 3 years of monthly security updates to the Nokia G20. The Nokia G20 sports a quad-lens camera hardware featuring a 48-megapixel primary camera, coupled with a 5-megapixel wide-angle lens, 2-megapixel macro sensor and a 2-megapixel depth sensor. Under ample lighting, the pictures are fairly well detailed, but we did notice the camera hunting for focus even so often. The overall photos captured tend to have oversaturated colors. The wide-angle camera does a good job of getting more in the frame but lacks clarity and sharpness. For selfies, the phone features an 8-megapixel front-facing camera, which is decent at best. The Nokia G20 shines in the battery department. It can easily clock a 2-day battery life even on heavy usage. The phone's 5050 mAh battery has to supply power to a low-resolution 720p screen, which works in its favor. But what does not work in its favor is the 10-watt charger in the box. which takes a good 3-hour duration to refuel the massive battery cell from flat to 100%. Priced at $12,990, the Nokia G20 is a typical HMD device which struggles to offer the best in segment hardware but impresses with the build quality, battery life and software experience. For heavy users though, the competition offers much more in terms of better hardware and camera at this price point.